as promised by the little hints I gave here and yonder on the YouTube channel in the community section, I'm getting ready to do a review. I was contacted by a company a few weeks ago, and they asked if I would be interested in doing a review of a trail camera. I replied back, said yes, we'd be interested in doing a review. Email just said that, all they asked is that we do a review. I told them in the email that we'll give honest review, whether it's good or bad, we'll give an honest review on the camera. Yes, the camera was given to me, or to us. We're going to do an honest review of it. I'm hoping to set it out here this week, and I'm going to give it about 2 weeks, and then I'll retrieve it. Hopefully we'll get some activity on it. They, informed me that, we would get no commission of our review or anything like that. And I can understand that. They're giving me a camera. It came, of course, I've already opened the bag, but here it is. It came in this bag. It came through the U.S. Postal Service. It come out of Kentucky, where it come from. So I'm going to show you what it is. Okay, guys, here I am with the CEYOMUR CY50 trail camera, which is similar to the CY65 time-lapse video. Hopefully I'm getting all this. Time-lapse video, built-in LCD, IP66 waterproof, and as you can tell, it's starting to rain on me. 36 PCS 850 nm infrared LEDs. I'm gonna get it out of here real quick, then I may have to go in the house. Of course, the instruction manual, same accessories as the CY65. Yes, I've already been into this one. There's the lock. This lock will fit this hole better. You don't have the smoked out LEDs. I mean the outer lens. You can see they're dark, but it's not the smoked covered lens. And the same thing, open up the door, you turn it on, see more, please wait. And of course I've got this over the lens, and I've got this, and I don't know if it'll take a picture. There we go, I think it took a picture. I don't know if it'll do video, but I'm gonna take this in. It's starting to rain, so just stay tuned. I'll do it from the inside. Okay, I had to bring it in the house so y'all could see. Let me set this down just a little bit more. Of course, again, like I said, here's the owner's manual. It's same as the manual for the CY65. It's multiple languages. This is the English section right here. English, German, French, Italian, Spanish. Now this is not Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, so you don't have that section here. But this camera, get it back out of here. And let me get a paper towel. One of these shop towels, wipe the rain drops off of it. Best I can for right now. But you open it up, got the moisture on the inside. Make sure this gets dried out before I put it in the field. But it's got the same battery type compartment as the CY65, and basically the same menu setups. Of course, yeah, you're seeing me, but if you go in the menu, you've got your mode, which I've already set to photo and video, photo resolution. Now on photo, let me go back. Photo resolution, you got your up and down buttons right here, and you got enter button here. This will do, let me see when it comes back up there. 20, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 5, 3 megapixels, 2 megapixel, 1 megapixel. 20 is the highest resolution for photo. I've got it set for photo series 1 photo, but you can 2 photos or 3 photos. Okay, video resolution, you have 1920 by 1080, 1280 by 720, 640 by 480. That's all you have. Video length, 5, 10, 20, 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 seconds is the shortest. I've got it set for 30. Cycle storage off, and if I remember right, is that if you have that turned on and you don't check your camera and all the picture, you know, it fills up the SD card, it starts erasing your card from the beginning and overwrites the card. PR interval, I've got it set for 30 seconds. It can be 15, 10, 5, 2, or you can set it for 1, 3, 5, 10, 15, and 30 minutes. Like I said, I've got it set 30 seconds. Hit enter. PR sensitivity, same as on the CY65. You have high, middle, and low. I got it on middle. Infrared brightness, highlight, normal, economics. I've got it on normal. Target recording time, that I think is for you to set the time the camera will come on and go off. Time lapse, I've got that turned off because we're not doing time lapse. Language is set to English. Date format, time and date. Your serial number is off. Temperature unit, of course, Fahrenheit and Celsius. Beep sound I turned off. I just don't like that. Audio recording on. Got the time, date, and logo stamp on the photos. Password protection off. Again, if you set a password, this thing, if you forget that password, you're just locked out. Okay, then you can reset system, and then system, which is about the firmware update and firmware version. We're not going to do any of that. That's all the menu settings. And then once you're done, you put it over into on. It shows that and it starts counting down, and it'll start taking pictures. Of course, now it's counting down. Now you see the red light went out after it went to 0. Now, does that red light come on when it takes a picture? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm standing here, I'm talking. I don't think the red light comes on when it takes a picture. Now, if you turn the lights down, off, or whatever, you're going to see these red LEDs. Let me see if I can turn this off. Now, we'll hold this out here, and I may have to let it set for a little bit. I'm going to have too much light coming in. For it to sense anything, I don't know. But you'll see these red LEDs whenever it's dusk, dark, and you walk in front of the camera. I've got this set for 30 seconds. But again, I think there's too much light coming in for it to go off. But this is the CEYOMUR CY50. that we'll be testing on the farm, and part 2 of this video will have all the photos and video from this camera. I'm going to turn it off. And went off. So, like I said, it comes with the same accessories. It does have a better strap buckle. There's the buckle. That is a more rigid, hard plastic than the one that was on the CY65. Comes with that strap. Comes with that round base, like we mounted the CY65, and your USB cable. That does have a 6-volt plug right here. And on the inside, there is your USB connection. It has the side loops here for the strap to go through, plus Python cable through here. Here's the base that'll screw on that mount. So this is very, very nice setup. I like this, the way this camera's set up. So just keep your eye out for part 2, and we should have some good video and photos. So stay tuned to J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Okay, folks, it's that time. We're here getting ready to set this camera out. We got the CEYOMUR CY50. It's not Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. We're going to see what kind of picture quality and video quality it has. We're getting everything set up to go put it out. Got Jared here. We're putting these out on the farm, and we're going to see what kind of video and picture quality they got. So just stay tuned, and hopefully we'll have some good video and pictures to share with you. Probably have to adjust the height of it. Folks, we did find out something. The cable or the strap on this camera is a lot, or the buckle is a lot better quality.
Walk down here and we'll show you.
That's on the CY65. This is the CY50 camera, but this is more of a heavy duty hard plastic buckle. Let me unbuckle it. And you can see it's a bigger buckle altogether. And I'm just cinching it up like that and snapping it. And the camera's nice and snug on the tree.
It's got like, I think it's two rows of teeth that bite into the belt, where on the other one it only had one row of teeth, and it was microscopic thick. I mean, it wasn't thick at all. This here actually has some thickness to it to give you a little bit more stability.
Now this camera is similar to the CY65. Like I said, this is the CY50. SD card goes in on the side. Battery compartment, as I've showed before in the early video, is right here and just slides right out. That is neat. I've got Duracell batteries in it. It's locked in now. Once that door's shut, no one has access to it. Okay, and then when you put this one on setup, it comes on just like the other one.
It's got the view screen.
And this one I've already set up. It's got the time, the date, 1847, 4/3/2022. It's similar to the same menus, other than you don't have Wi-Fi or Bluetooth.
Let me, since most of that's the same.
Right.
Let me walk back here and make sure it's aimed where we want it.
Yeah, I need to get it in here right here.
That about right?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it down just a little. There we go.
Remember, a deer's not as tall as I am.
Right, but I'm seeing your feet. I'm seeing the top of that. So as the deer's walking up, it's gonna capture it.
And the spot we picked, we have 2 intersecting deer trails.
Which you're already out of, so.
And the camera will be looking at the intersection.
There's one deer trail is over here to my right. There's one to the left, and where Jared was standing just a minute ago is where they come together. Now, the one thing I noticed about this camera, I can see the LEDs in here, and they're dark. But the screen covering them is not dark, like on the CY65.
They will probably light up red.
And you see the red light flash, and that's because we're in setup mode. Now, as soon as I put this over into on, and it only has one PIR sensor as well. You don't have a left and a right and a center one. Camera lens.
This is more your standard setup.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put it on. And it's counting down on the screen where the other one had camo and did the countdown. And I'm gonna shut the door and latch it, and I've got a lock for it. And this one came with the same round disc and mounting hardware to where you could mount to a tree without the strap. And all that does is keep anybody from opening this up and getting your SD card. These are Brinks locks, but locks are only for the honest person.
Yeah.
So now this camera's set. I'm gonna take the rest of this strap.
Which they give you tons of strap.
Yeah, you'll see. And I'm covering the buckle with it, so you can't, the buckle can't come undone. And I'm just
Which I don't think it would.
I don't think it would.
The way it locks in place, I don't think that you would have that problem. But you have all this extra strap. You got to do something with it.
I'm just going to bring it behind the camera and up through the other strap. Just cinch it up and just let it hang there.
And we'll let these sit for a week, 2 weeks.
A week to 2 weeks.
If we've got some pictures and stuff, we'll go ahead and pull them, and we'll do our review of how well they take pictures and video. And then
See, you went over there, didn't you?
I was over here, yeah.
I need this camera more
Right there.
that way.
Yeah, right there. That's looking out that way.
Yeah, capture that trail.
So we'll do this review, and then we will do probably a follow-up year-long review after hunting season.
Yeah, because we'll put them out before hunting season.
Because that's just like Dad's camera that he used last year on the hunting club. Last year, if you would watch and if he would have done a review, he would have told you he liked that camera. It did really well. But after one season of use, it stopped working.
That's the stealth camera.
It no longer will turn on. That was the stealth camera that he had at his bow site. And that camera will not come on anymore.
In fact, I was going to put this camera in that box, but it would not fit.
So the big issue that we have now with cameras that we look at is, out of the box, they may work fantastic. After about a year being exposed to rain, snow, cold temperatures, hot temperatures, will that camera still, perform?
Well, that's supposed to be one of the selling points about these cameras. The CY65 that we just did a review on, and this CY50, is because the whole face does not open up. They're better at being weatherproof, waterproof, because all the internals are in this upper section.
Right.
All you have
so
down
they
here.
stay sealed.
Right.
And you're never breaking the seal.
Right.
So moisture's never getting in.
The door has a seal on it.
But if you think about it, your stealth camera was about the same way, was it not?
No, the whole thing opened up on it.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
But I know that they seem like a nice camera. The casing that they're in.
Got a good camo.
The camo pattern that's on them looks really good.
And one thing I like too, get a shot of this down here on the back side. Where the other mount, because this is made to, you can screw it on a tripod or whatever, puts up against the tree, to keep this camera. You see where the strap mounts are, and this is, the camera doesn't tilt. It's level.
Right. Or other cameras, they want to tilt
They
down
want to tilt
back.
or tilt back. Right. So that's a good feature I like about that. That's what kept it from going in my box that I had for my stealth camera.
Yeah, if it hadn't had that bottom piece,
it would have went in my box.
it would have been your box. But your box still would have covered up the
it would have covered up the
LEDs.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't designed for this camera.
Yeah, the boxes that we have are designed specifically for the cameras we use.
Well, you custom make them. You
I
custom make them for our cameras. So these, if they perform well, and we see that they're holding up, they will get custom boxes made for them. And if they stand up to it, they could end up at our deer camp and running an entire year long.
That's what I'd like to do after this review is done.
Take them to camp, put them on the mountain?
Is take them to the camp and put them on the mountain. Now, before I put them on the mountain, because we know we have bear problems. We have bear problems on the hunting club. We're on the farm now.
There's bears here too.
Yeah, but I don't think, well, we never had cameras out here either. But the thing is, we know up at camp, the bears, I've lost one camera. You had one camera completely destroyed. I had one camera broke and messed up. Wasn't completely destroyed.
You had one that they ripped the SD card out of twice.
Right, they dumped the batteries out of it. That's what I like about this. You lock it up, they can't get into it. Those Wild Game Innovations, you can't lock the bottoms up.
Yeah.
So this, the real trial run, I'm going to say, is after these 2 weeks are over with, and we go to camp to put out trail cameras, we take these. And if I can get boxes made specifically for these, we'll get those put on the tree to where the bears won't damage the cameras. And they will get from, this is April now, so if we go up by the end of April,
they'll get May, June, July,
August, September, October,
November.
All the way to November. And that'll be a good test on the battery life. And like I said, this camera set up like the CY65 or 65 was set up. It is taking a photo and a video. Now I think, and I didn't check it, I think the time interval between PIR sensor is 3 minutes.
That's fine.
For here, it probably is fine because it's trail activity.
Right.
But,
well, there's trail activity out there too, but.
Right. But once these get through the initial test, we will test them thoroughly at camp.
We'll give you our first impression of this camera, which we can't do at the moment. We can tell you what we experienced out of the box. We can tell you, like Dad, where he set them up, how easy it was to set it up. It was pretty easy to set up.
It was easy to set up.
So
the hardest thing was on the CY65 was getting the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth set up. It says Bluetooth Wi-Fi. You have to have your Bluetooth on, and then you also have to have Wi-Fi on because you're connecting through Wi-Fi. And you're limited to about 30 to 40 feet from the camera to access it with your phone. But with the app, you can look at the pictures the camera has taken.
Without actually having to open your camera.
Without having to touch the camera, open the camera.
Can you also delete pictures
from
your phone?
I think you can delete the pictures off your phone. Plus, you can change the camera settings.
Without ever actually having to go to the camera.
Right, without having to go to the camera.
See, that's a nice feature as long as it works the way they say it does.
Yeah.
But like I said, we can give you our initial response of how we like the cameras. But to give a true what we think of them, we can give a partial after about a week or two. But if we take them and we put them on the mountain, come November, when we go to deer camp, when we go recover these cameras and see what the battery life is doing, see how the pictures are, if anything has failed, that's when you'll get your true 100%
Well, it'd be like the Wild Game Innovations. I done a 1 year or a 2 year, I can't remember if it was 1 year, 2 year, or 3 year. You'd have to look through our YouTube channel. We did the initial review when we used them. Then I done like a 2 or 3 year review after that and how good they were still doing, other than the bears damaging them. But I want to get, with J&J True Outdoor Adventures, we give you our true opinions, whether it's good or bad. So
they don't sponsor us. They don't contribute to us. They contacted us and said, hey, we'd like you to test these cameras. So we're going to tell you whether we like them or we don't.
And that's what I told them when they contacted me through our J&J True Outdoor Adventures email. When they asked me about it, I told them that generally I do not respond to those emails because a lot of times I don't know whether it's a fishing thing or what. But I said, this kind of tweaked my interest because it was game cameras. And I told them, we will give an honest review. If they're no good, we're going to tell you they're no good.
Yep.
If they're good, we're going to tell you they're good.
And quite frankly, we don't care who we tick off because at the end of the day, they're not the ones that put food on our table.
That's right. They don't sponsor us.
So any review that we give on these, you can rest assured that it's honest and it is from what we have experienced. Now, I will tell you this, and this comes down to any camera that you purchase. There are good ones and bad ones. Let's say these two work phenomenally. That does not mean that the next two that you get might not work at all, or might have issues, or this one might not turn on, or this one won't take video. You will have that even out of your top name brands like your Cuddy Backs and
right.
I forget the name of it, but it's the real high-end cell link type cameras. If you go look at the reviews on those, there are people that have spent $600 on some of these cameras, and they will tell you that this thing was junk. I wasted $600 on it. And it's not that it's junk. It's that there's bad ones in every bunch. So we'll give you an honest review on them. We'll tell you what we think. Like I said, it's going to take until at least November to know exactly how these things are performing.
A true experience.
To know how they're performing. They've got to be in the weather. They've got to be in the heat. They've got to be in the cold. They've got to be in the rain. They've got to be in the snow. How long the batteries last.
When we put cameras out, usually about April, up at camp, they're there till November, and they're there until we leave after the week of buck season.
Yeah, they run the whole week.
And this year, Jared, you may not like this, but I'm going to tell folks now, we won't be there the first week.
Oh, no, that's fine.
We will be there the second week. So that means these cameras will be out there even longer.
Yeah, this year, because of my job, we have to leave the Friday morning after Thanksgiving. So we will be going for the second week. The first week, any and all video that you see will be from the hunting club. Because I couldn't get the first week off. So everybody that likes to tune into our videos, you're just going to have to bear with us. It's going to be a little behind schedule for that.
Well, it's going to be behind schedule for camp.
No, that's what I'm saying.
The first week, there'll be some hunting video.
No, that's fine. But the camp videos are normally our best watched videos.
Right. So we just ask you, if you enjoy our deer camp videos, don't be upset when the first week of deer season comes around. We're hunting the lease.
Yep. And those videos will actually be uploaded quicker.
Yeah, they'll be uploaded
and
quicker.
You'll get to see those within a day or two, maybe 3. But when we leave to go to deer camp, it'll be the same. We will have video of us preparing. We'll have video of us loading trucks. We'll have video of us leaving.
It'll be just like the first week, but it'll be the second week because it'll be opening day of deer camp on Monday.
Camp Charlie.
Week. Yeah. So I'm just going to end it here now because I know that's we done talked 12, 15 minutes.
17. 17
minutes. Okay. And some of this will have to be probably edited out. I don't know.
Nah,
but
let it run.
I'll let it run. It's going to be a long review of these cameras. But Just stay tuned to J&J True Outdoor Adventures. There's more stuff coming. Anything we get new, I know I just got that welder. I got that new helmet for welding. I'm going to be doing some reviews of that. That's going to be on here. So just stay tuned to J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that thumbs up.
Hit that notification bell to let you know when we upload new videos. Right,
yeah, please hit that notification bell, because then, when you hit that notification bell, select to be notified, however, that we have uploaded a video.
Because then anytime we upload a video, you're going to get a notification on your phone or however that we have the video up. So,
email, phone, whatever. So for Jared and myself, we appreciate you watching. See you in the woods.